Hello Unlimited friends, it's Sarah back again with another video about the practical application of the law of attraction to our lives. The question today is about why you get something and then you lose it. So let me read out the question. It is from SK007, like James Bond 007. And the question is, would love your thoughts on why sometimes we get things that we want, but then it turns out to be something else. Like I saw this YouTuber getting married to a person that she said she manifested, but then things went wrong within 2 months of marriage, leading to a divorce after 6 months. Why does it happen? Is that a way of the universe to tell us to be less superficial? Oh my goodness. I love this question. And the short answer is no. That's not the universe telling you that you should be less superficial. No, that's not what it's all about. In order to understand what happened in this specific scenario of the YouTuber that you're talking about, you have to have an understanding of the emotional scale. You see, once you get something, as Abraham tells us over and over again, you get things when you are in alignment. But if you don't stay in alignment, you can lose those things. It all boils down to alignment, alignment, alignment. And what is alignment? So, alignment is staying high on the emotional scale. So this is a representation of the emotional scale. Down here is despair, fear, guilt, anger, blame, revenge. All sorts of negative emotions are in this half of the pen. In the middle here is the worry line that divides the emotional scale into negative and positive. Up here are all positive emotions. Up here is hope, enthusiasm, eagerness, love, satisfaction. All of them are positive emotions right here. In the example that you've used, the YouTuber decided that she was going to manifest a relationship. And she got excited about it. She got excited about making her dreams a reality. So she got excited about manifesting a relationship, which means that she was high on the emotional scale. She was hopeful. She was trusting. All of those emotions are high on the emotional scale. So what happened? She manifested a relationship. It happened. She declared it. I manifested this. Isn't it awesome? But now here's the thing. In order to keep that relationship and have it be as beautiful as it was on day one, she has to keep doing the work. Because alignment is not a bachelor's degree that once you have it, you put it on the wall and you're done forever. Once you manifest the relationship, more work needs to be done. The work never stops. Now you've got to appreciate this relationship that you've manifested every single day. You've got to stay aligned. But what happens typically to people, it doesn't happen to everyone, because I have friends who are not like that, who have manifested amazing, beautiful relationships that continue to be amazing and beautiful many years later. But some people, what happens to them is that they're not used to being high on the emotional scale. That being high on the emotional scale, that was just a blip. That was just an exercise, effort made to be here. And then when the thing was manifested, you went back down to where you usually spend your time, in criticism. So now that you're married, you're looking at this person, and maybe it's not even you, maybe someone else says, oh, have you noticed? Let's just make up something silly. Have you noticed he didn't open the door for you? And now you start thinking, oh, he didn't open the door for me. Maybe he doesn't care about me as much as I thought. And so now what's happened is, you're over here. You've made something that was temporary, you've made it into something permanent. Oh, maybe he doesn't care enough about me. Whereas your response should have been, so he forgot. What's the big deal? I love him anyway. He is perfect for me. Right? So what happens is people don't control their responses, and their responses go down the emotional scale. Their responses start coming from here. Once you notice something negative, more negative things will show up, because it's law of attraction. The better it gets, the better it gets. The worse it gets, the worse it gets. You notice one thing that is not good, and all sorts of other things start showing up which keep you low on the emotional scale, and in 2 months, it's all gone. It happens in relationships a lot. I've seen it happen over and over again. I coach girls who have this kind of a thing happening to them. Because you can shift this, you can change it. And you never have to have this sort of thing happen again. This is the kind of thing that happens to lottery winners all the time. They win the lottery and they are happy. They got into alignment first. They won the lottery. And then most of them go negative, because they start thinking that all their relatives and friends are going to start asking them for money. And that's exactly because that is their expectation. That is exactly what happens. And next thing you know, people show up and now they lose the money. It just evaporates, because that's what law of attraction is. Alignment is something we have to work on constantly, every day, every single day. I work on my alignment every single day, and I recommend very strongly to everyone who wants to work on their alignment and stay in alignment to get this workbook. Get the workbook, the Unlimited 40-Day Law of Attraction Workbook. Another book that I would like to recommend is Manifesting Mistakes. It's available on audio, on Audible. It's available in print and on Kindle, because through reading Manifesting Mistakes, you will learn about 15 mistakes that people generally make, that I used to make, and that I coach people not to make in my coaching program. And these 15 mistakes are the mistakes that prevent people from getting the things that they want. It's a really good book if you really want to understand law of attraction. And I'm going to throw the links for these books in the description below, so that if you are interested in taking a peek at them, you can most definitely do so. All right. I hope SK007 that this response was helpful and that it helps you to understand law of attraction better. And before I leave, I'm just going to do a quick introduction for those of you who are not familiar with my work. Hi, I'm Zara Mahoon. I'm a manifesting and mindset expert. I teach law of attraction, and as a result of applying the principles that I teach in my books, courses, and talks and my coaching program, people who feel lost or have given up on their dreams are able to resolve the obstacles that prevent them from getting the things that they want, and they start achieving their business and professional goals. I'm looking to work with people who are ready to transform their lives, bring peace into their hearts, more love in their lives, and more money in their bank accounts. Who do you know that might benefit from working with me? If you do know someone, send them my way. All right, folks, bye for now.